Hi all, welcome to the class. So today we are going to discuss the sixth topic, visualizing linear relationship. So yesterday topic we have find few relationship and made equation like the form y is equal to ax plus b, right? And we have find the values of a and b by using the relationship and everything. Now in this topic we will learn how to visualize it, means we will draw the graphical figures. Okay, so before moving to the graphical representation, we will learn the relationship between the terms like slope and y-intercept. Okay, so we will move into that. So for any line, general format of the line will be like y is equal to ax plus b. So a will be your slope and b represent the y-intercept. Now what do you mean by a slope? Slope means steepness and the direction, which means how steep is the line that actually the slope represents. Okay, what do you mean by a y-intercept? Y-intercept is the point where the graph or the line cut the y-axis. For example, if you have a axis x and y-axis like this, and if it is this your graph and if it is the point like 3, we can clear that in this graph some y is equal to some f of x. Okay, if this graph y equal to f of x, in intercept y intercept is 3 because it cut the y axis at the point 3. Got the idea? So y equal to ax plus b means a is the slope and b is the y intercept. Okay, now we have a relationship between the sign and the values of a and the slopes. Okay, so if a greater than 0, the line will go from left to right. If a less than 0, the line goes from left to goes down from left to right. Okay, now you just learn it, just hear it. We will move into further example while doing the problem. Okay, now as we told about the y-intercept is the control where the line cut the y-axis. Now in a line like y is equal to ax plus b, b is 0, this part is 0, we only have ax means the line crosses y-axis at the origin. If b is greater than 0, the line crosses y-axis above the origin, and if it is less than 0, the crosses y-axis below the origin. It is below the origin. Okay, this also you just hear it from now. When you do the next example, it will be very clear for you. Okay, so we will move to the questions. So this is our first question from exercise 2.6. Draw the graph of the following set of line. In each case, reflect the role of A and B. Okay, so our general format is like y is equal to ax plus b. Okay, in the first part it is like y is equal to 4x, second part y is equal to 2x, and third part y is equal to x. So if it is y equal to 4x, to draw the graph we need the xy coordinate, right? So we will find the xy coordinate. Y equal to 4x was our graph. So I made table like this in one column. I write x and y. Okay, if x is equal to 0, what will be y? Y will be like 4 into 0 equal to 0 only, right? So xy will be 0. So one coordinate is 0, 0. Now x is equal to 1, y will be 4 into 1, that will you get 4. So it will be 4. So next coordinate is 1, 4. Now you got how to find the coordinate. Just substitute any two values so that it will be easier to plot on the graph. I took x equal to 0, so that here I got y equal to 0. I took y equal to x is equal to 1, I got y equal to 4. So 0, 0, 1, 4 are the coordinate. Okay, now I took y is equal to like 2x. Okay, so if x is equal to 0, definitely y gonna be 0. If x is equal to 1, y will be y is equal to 2 into 1, that gives you 2. Okay, so 0, 0 and 1, 2 are the values. Is that clear? Now for the next one, y is equal to x. Here actually x, y. If x is equal to 0, y will be 0. If x is equal to 1, y will be 1. If x is equal to 2, y will be 2. Like that it will be. So it will be like coordinate will be 0, 0, 1, 1 and 2, 2. Moves like goes like that for the graph of y is equal to x for the equation y equal to. Now let us plot these values onto the graph. Okay, so let us take a graph. So here we have the graph. So our first value was like 1 0 0 and 1 4 4 y equal to 4x. Let us plot that one. 0 0 and 1 4. So 0 0 is here and 1 4 is here only. Right? Here is our 1 4. Now we have to join these 2 points, right? So let us join these 2 points. So like this it will go. Okay, now we can write it as this is y is equal to 4x. Is that clear for you? Okay, now we will take the next one. It is like y is equal to 2x. It is 0 0 and 2 1 2. Okay, 0 0 and 1 2. Let me take another color so that it will be easy for you to understand. So 0 0, one point is 0 0, next point is 1 2. This is your 1 comma 2. Now let me draw these 2 lines. Okay, so you will get it as a line like this. Okay, this is your y is equal to 2x. Okay, now next line is equal to y equal to x and you have 0 0 1 1 2 2 point. Okay, so let us plot that one so that I am taking another color. So this 0 0 1 1 2 2 3 3 like that we go. So while drawing like that we will get a line like this. Is that clear now? So we can mark it as y is equal to x. Okay, so we got 3 lines right here. We plot the 3 graphs. Y is equal to 4x, y is equal to 2x, y is equal to x. Now we will see the reflection of A and B. Okay, so in the beginning, do you remember we told like y is equal to ax plus b. As the value of A increases, the steepness also increases. You can see in the first part y equal to x, that was your first graph. This is your first graph, this is your second line, this is your third line. Okay, so here A was 1, B equal to 0. Next case y equal to 2x, here your A was 2, B was 0. Right? This is your first graph, this is your second graph, and third graph it was y is equal to 4x. Here your A was 4 and B was 0. As you can see, the value of A increases 1, 2, 4. The steepness increases. First it was here only bottom part, then it moves like this though. So as the value of A increases, steepness increases. Now next part you can see the value of B, all these cases B is 0. If the value of B is 0, it will pass through the origin. Do you remember that we have discussed in the beginning, if the value of B equal to 0, line crosses y-axis at the origin. Now is it clear for you? So that's how we plot the graph here. Okay, now we see the reflection here. As we told, because B equal to 0, all 3 the lines will crosses exactly through the center of the origin. Now A values are positive, all travel from uphill, from left to right. You can see it travel from left to right in the uphill form only. And the value of A increases from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, and the slope gets steeper. We have discussed the same thing and we have write down these things in a theoretical form. Now is it clear? Ideology, the relationship between A, B, as the value of A increases, what will happen? As the value of B increases, what will happen? Like that, you got it though? Okay. Now we will do all the questions so that this concept will be very clear for you. Okay. So next question is like y equal to minus 6x, y is equal to minus 3x, y is equal to x. So like last question we can, I have already drawn the figures for you here, like y is equal to 6x means if x is equal to 0, y will be 0. So the points are 0, 0. Next, if y is equal to minus 6, if x is equal to 1. Means if I put x is equal to 1 means I will get minus 6 into 1 only, which is minus 6. That is 1 and minus 6. So next point is 1 comma minus 6. Okay. Here as you can, if I put x is equal to 0, y become 0. So 1 point is 0, 0. And then if I put x is equal to 1, clearly y will be minus 3. So 1 comma minus 3. Now here y is equal to minus x. So 0, 0. And if x is equal to 1, y will be definitely minus 1. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to take the graph and plot separately each of this graph. Okay, so I have already drawn that here. So here is the first graph, like y is equal to 6, here y is equal to 6 first one, and here is equal to y is equal to minus 3 second graph, and y is equal to minus 6. Okay, so our general form is like y is equal to ax plus b only, and we have discussed b equal to 0. B equal to 0, it will pass us through the origin. See, all this graphs passes through origin. Now, in the case of a, as the value of a increases, the steepness increases, right? So, like you see here, as the value is getting negative only. Here, first of all, the a value was negative 6. Here, the a value was negative 3. Here, the a value was negative 1. So, as the value of the a decreases, the steepness increases. You can see the blue color is more steeper than green color. The here first in the green color y equal to minus x, a was minus 1 only, and in blue color a is equal to minus 6. So the steepness increased as the value of a decreases. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Now we will check upon the reflections also. So here we have the reflection on a and b. So because b equal to 0, all of these lines will cross exactly through the center origin point. We have discussed that. And a value are negative, all travel from downhill from left to right. That also we saw. Since as the negative number getting larger, down become much steeper. But that's enough, much steeper. Okay. So in the line y is equal to minus 6, it's become steeper. Is it clear now? Okay. Now this problems b were 0, right? Now we will go for the next question. Y equal to 5x and y equal to minus 5x. Okay. So first of all, let us take the values. Y is equal to 5x means this coordinate, if I put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So 0, 0 is the first coordinate. Next one, if I put x is equal to 1, clearly 1 will be 5. So 0, 0, 1, 5 are the coordinate. Here it will be 0, 0. And if x is equal to 1, y will be negative. So 1 and negative. Now with the drawing itself, you can see here both the values of b equal to 0. So where will be the y-intercept? Can you tell me where will be the y-intercept? Y-intercept will be at the origin only. Right? Y-intercept will be at the origin only. Okay. Now here is the drawn figure. So you can see this is 0, 0 and 1, 5. So when you join this line, this is the graph of y equal to 5x. Here 0, 0 and here is your minus 5. So red color is the line of for y is equal to minus 5x. Okay, now you can see both of us to intersect at x is equal to 0, 0. Right? X and y is equal to 0 origin. Why? Because your b was 0. Right? So and you can see in the form y equal to ax plus b. One was y is equal to 5x and one is equal to minus 5x. So here a was 5, here a was negative 5. So these two lines have exact layers, exact same level of steepness. So one is going up, one is going down. Okay. Only the difference is side. Only one y is equal to 5x is steep uphill and y is equal to negative 5x is downhill, because negative means it goes down. Okay. Now since they look a perfect mirror reflection also, and as we told, it y-intercept is 0, as b is equal to 0, its y-intercept is at origin. That also you can note down. What the idea? Is it clear now? Okay. Now shall we move to the next question? I hope it's very clear, because very easy concept only once you got the idea. Next question, y is equal to 3x minus 1, y equal to 3x, y is equal to 3x plus 1. So 3 graphs where here you have b. Here your b is minus 1, a is 3, here your a is 3, b is 0, here your a is 3, b is 1. So without any confusion, you can tell that in the first case b is negative, so it will intercept the y below origin. In the second case, it will intercept y at origin since b equal to 0. Third case, it will intercept y at the above the origin because b is positive 1. Okay. Now in the case, if I put x is equal to 0, y will be negative 1. I hope it is clear, because if I put x equal to 0, y is equal to 3 into 0 minus 1, that is 0 minus 1 minus 1. Okay. Now if I put x is equal to 1, how will it be? Y is equal to 3 into 1 minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, you will get 2. That is how you got 0 minus 1 in the first case. Second case it is like 1 comma 2. Okay. Second case is clear, like last question. If it is 0, y will be 0. Y equal to 3. If x is equal to 1, y will be 3. So 0, 0, 1, 3 are the points. Last case 3x plus 4. If x is equal to 0, y will be 1. Why? Because y will be like 3 into 0 plus 1 gives you 0 plus 1, that is 1. Now if x is equal to 1, it will be 3 into 1, that is 3 plus 1, 4. So 0, 1 and 1, 4 are the coordinates. Now what you have to do? You have to take a xy coordinate graph, and what you have to do? You have to plot this points on the graph. Okay, so let us see the graph that we have drawn. So here it is. Okay, so this is our red color shows the line of y is equal to 3x plus 1. Green color shows the y equal to 3x. Blue color shows y is equal to 3x minus 1. It's plotted according to the point that we got it from the last table. Now it's very easy. As b equal to 0, that's y equal to 3x. Here b was 0. It goes through the origin. Here y is equal to 3x plus 1. Here b was greater than 0. B was 1 only positive. So that's why it's intersecting above origin. See, this is above origin only, it intersecting. Here the last case, here 3x minus 1, b was negative 1, that is b was less than 0. So it intersect at the y below origin. Got the idea? Now we will consider a. Okay, a is same for everything, right? A is equal to 3 for all the cases. This is 3, this is 3, this is also 3. So a is 3 means the slope is exactly same for all the 3. So reflection is right. The slope a is exactly same for all the 3 because all way same, so steep is same. Okay, so they are parallel lines that won't be touched. Now changing the b values, shift a line vertically. Y equal to 3x goes through center. 3x plus 1 shifted 1 unit up and it cuts the above origin. Y 3x minus shifted below 1 unit down and it's the y intersect is below origin. Okay, is that clear for you? Okay, now we will move to the next question. Next question is like y is equal to 2x minus 3, y is equal to minus 2x, y is equal to 2x plus 3. So is it y is equal to 2x minus 3? If I put x is equal to 0 means what will I get? Y is equal to minus 2 into 0 minus 3. That will be 0 minus 3, you will get it as minus 3. Isn't it? Now if I put y is equal to x is equal to 1, y will be minus 2 into 1 minus 3, that is minus 2 minus 3, we will get it as minus 5. That's how this minus 3 and minus 5 you got here. So the coordinate are 0 comma minus 3 and 1 comma negative 5. Okay, now in the case y is equal to 2, it's clear, 0, y will be 0. So x 0, y 0. If x is equal to 1, y will be minus 2. Here minus 2x plus 3, if x is equal to 0, y will be clearly 3. X is equal to 1, how will it be? Y will be like minus 2 into 1 plus 3. That is minus 2 plus 3. Minus 2 plus 3 means 1. Subtract and put the sign of greater number. So it will be like 1 comma 1. Okay. Now you take the xy axis, plot these points separately and draw separately the graph and mark the graph also. Okay. So once we do like that, we will get a graph like this. Okay. So you can see clearly in the first part. Okay, here the b was greater than 0, b is equal to 3 greater than 0. So y-intercept is above origin. Here the second part, this graph y is equal to minus 2x, b equal to 0. That's why it goes through the origin. Now here negative 3 in the third graph. Though, so it cuts below the origin. Okay, and what about A values? A was -2 for all cases. A was -2 for all the cases. A was -2 all the cases. Here you can see all these are parallel line that won't cut, right? And the steepness or the slope is also same. So that's here we represent slope A is exactly same for all three lines. They have exact same steepness, and parallel lines they are. Parallel line won't be intersecting. B, as we told, B0 intersect origin. +3 means it like elevated above 3 unit, that is above the origin. If -3 means it's shifted to down, that is below origin only. Below origin it intersect. Got the idea? Okay. Now by these questions here we completed our graphical representation or visualization of the linear graphs. Okay, so I hope it is very clear for you. Just go through each of the graphs and again just draw the graph once again and get the idea about what are the relationship between A and B. Okay, now I hope it's very clear and you have no doubt, and if you have any doubt you can ask in the comment section. Okay, so you can see in the next class by extra questions of the second chapter. Till then, bye.